go ahead and randomize again. See what we can get. We can try out that that strategy that you were talking about, Chess. I know YouTube can't see the chat box anymore on screen, but you were saying we can generate like 4 towers or 5 towers even. I think you said like 3. I guess we could try that. We can generate like 3 towers and then just run 1 or like 2 of them, then buff them with a village or an alchemist or something like that to solo the game with just that tower. We can try that for sure. And there's the hero knowledge tree done for now. We need 9 more. Okay. These are for powers, so I mean, I'm honestly not even going to be using this tree all that much. This is banana farm one. Or banana farmer. Banana farmers have larger radius. I mean, maybe I'll make use of this, but that's kind of it. But I'm gonna still have to get all of these eventually, so might as well just work on them now. I must say, none of these are great towers to buff, but it's probably possible. I guess, yeah. I mean, I do like the dart monkey. It's just that it can't pop leads, but that should be fine with Sada. Bomb shooter should be fine with Sada as well because of camos. Ice monkey. Ice monkey is going to be bad at the beginning of the game, but should be pretty much safe later on. It's just not going to be a great tower to deal like a lot of damage. It's just not that strong. But yeah, we can try to make something work here. Let's see. Let's randomize here. 52. That does not sound good. Tier 5 dart can pop lead. Oh yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. Alright, so we gotta get to map 52. Let's see, this is gonna be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 47. So this is 47 right here. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Oh, no. This map, really? With these towers? Are you joking me? This is going to be rough. I don't know if we're going to get past this. Okay. So Sada might not be our saving grace here. Because, like, the best hero spot is, like, here. But she can't even reach the map from here. And we'd have to buy out these cracked walls in order to put her like up here or something. I don't know. Okay, so we can start out with any of the towers that we rolled on the randomizer. Best one's probably going to be Dart Monkey. If we're just doing 1 tower and that's it, then probably I can't even put a dart monkey right there. That's crazy. Man, I don't know. Dark Path compared to the other ones beside it is an absolute godsend, really. Castle Revenge and Erosion. Oh yeah, Erosion would be horrible. Castle Revenge isn't so bad, I don't think. I haven't had any bad experiences with it. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of tricky. Maybe it's tricky, you know, with 2 paths and only 1 monkey. I guess we can just put the dart monkey here and like leak, I don't know, like 2 rounds and then get Sada, put her like down here. Actually, hold on. Maybe we could put her like right there. We're gonna have to wait a while. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I could have popped that.
And I guess if we have to, we can move the dart monkey like down here. Not that many good places for it. It doesn't look like. We put a dart monkey down here. I think we can squeeze an alchemist next to it, and that's it. I don't know if we can put a village quite next to it. Maybe if we remove this rock as well, but we can definitely fit a village and an alchemist over here and up here. What else can we use to buff this guy, though? I guess an engineer if we get perma boost. That might be kind of it. I don't know if we can use any other tower upgrades to buff this guy. Alright, so let's try to leave him there. And then eventually we're just going to get rid of this rock here and put a village right there. Meantime, we'll just do top path alchemist. I really didn't know alchemist could be that strong. You keep hyping him up like he's like a run saver, but I didn't really know he was that strong with his buffs. I know obviously people use him for the ninja alchemist combo that used to be like, you know, the one that people use all the time before all the different reworks and tower editions and hero editions and all that stuff, so that's how I know him, but it's been a while since I've really used him. For Sada, I guess we could buff Sada as well with the same thing here with the alchemist. A village isn't going to do much for Sada though. We can increase her attack speed and get Monkey Intelligence Bureau, which I guess would help maybe a little bit. I think she can kind of get those abilities eventually as she levels anyways, right? So I'm not really sure if we need that. Many of the lower tier towers are simply towers that can't be buffed easily or not good enough for a general game mode. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we can get any other buffs going here. Mer monkeys can buff themselves. I think if we have multiple mer monkeys. Druids, I think, might... Yeah, druids buff themselves with Poplust. Alchemist, obviously, is a buff monkey. Ninjas, I think, buff themselves with middle path. Super Monkey, I don't know if Super Monkey buffs anything. Actually, no, that's a lie. Totally does. With top path, obviously. Wizard, I don't think does. Dartling Gunner, Mortar. As far as I know, Mortar does not. Heli Pilot does not. Ace does not. Buccaneer buffs Banana Farms with a certain path. Funky Subs buff other military towers and water towers. Snipers buff other snipers, I believe. So yeah, I don't really think there's a whole lot we can do besides like permacharge on the engineer. That costs like, I don't know, like $20,000, so not super viable to us, but honestly, seems like we're not doing too shabby here. Seems like we're getting through all the rounds pretty easily. Well, I don't know if we really need all that much. Stronger stimulant is more pierce, higher uptime, and more attack speed and range. I mean, yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't buy stronger stimulant. I'm not trying to save money for anything. I know we can get, you know, tier 5 crossbow master, but seems like we're doing fine just with this. For this guy, we might want to hold off on upgrading him so we can save up a bit of money, but I don't know if we're gonna get that much money in 10 rounds. Top path Mermonkey increases pierce. Top path Ice increases damage. Middle path Glue for more damage. Oh yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. Tier 5 Sniper, Overclock. General support towers like bottom path Glue. Also true. Yeah. Can we like sell the... I hate to do this right now, but we could probably sell the village. Some extra cash here. So we're just gonna die right now? Okay, yeah. We're just gonna die. Okay. Alright. I don't know. I guess we can try placing a Dart Monkey down here. See how that works for us. I guess we can try maybe a glue gunner. I feel like a glue gunner might help us out here. Yeah, we could do a glue gunner middle path like you're saying. For glue storm that will allow for extra damage by Sada especially. I know glue storm already automatically makes all the balloons take extra damage, but Sada also will stack on top of that, I believe. We can do that. I think Ice Monkey might do the same thing actually. No storm or absolute zero. No, it doesn't. I thought it did. This one... Yeah, no, this one does. Oh, okay, yeah. Super Brittle, yeah, I knew Super Brittle did that for mobs, but it looks like Embrittlement also does that for all the other balloons. Maybe we can try that. I don't know where we would put them, though, because Embrittlement especially requires a close placement to other towers. Glue Storm, not as much. We can kind of put that wherever we want, but Embrittlement we need to put near other towers because it's not like global range or anything.
Good choice.
Embrittlement works on everything. It's just that Super Brittle increases the amount of damage. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so let's get a Glue Monkey. Put you there. Do the Alchemist again, because that did seem like it was helping out a good amount. I know the Ice Monkey doesn't have huge range, so if we put it here, it's probably not gonna do much. Can we put you here, maybe? Maybe if we manage to move this guy around, we can squeeze him in there. Yeah, there we go. Kind of works. All right. So we can do that, and maybe if we have enough money, we can also get a village for these guys down here. So that should take care of the mob, and Sada can take care of pretty much anything else that the Dark Monkey can't take care of, but that's not going to be that much. Get buff potions for the Alchemist. That we can get these guys buffed more often, and we're gonna start working on the Ice and the Glue Monkey.
Even better.
We want top path on the Ice Monkey, larger radius obviously. That's not that much radius at all, but better than nothing. We're gonna want middle path on you. Probably corrosive glue. Is that too much? If I get corrosive glue with glue storm, is that too much, you think? So this is good enough then for us. I was kind of wondering if the tier 4 ability allowed the balloons to take more damage from sources, or if it was the tier 5 ability that did that. I think it's the tier 4. We can work with that for the rest of the game, probably. And embrittlement also works on every mob. Or every balloon, sorry, not mobs. We can work with that as well. Yeah, I don't really think we're gonna get $20,000 before round 60. Like maybe, like a big maybe, but I don't think we're gonna get that much money. So I think it might be worth it to grab stronger stimulant. Then we'll just activate the ability here whenever we need it. Glue Strike is +1 damage. Glue Storm is +2 or 3, depending on if you have corrosive glue or not. Oh, okay. Maybe we can get Blue Storm before the end of the game. That's not that expensive. Okay. Seems fine. Let's go ahead and grab this. Actually, no. No, let me save up for Crossbow Master. I didn't think we'd get this much money, but it looks like we're getting money pretty quickly, actually. Yeah, what a save there. That was pretty close. Pretty close. There we go. And for round 60, we should just be able to use Blue Strike. Like twice, maybe, if it'll recharge twice. And that should take care of the BFB pretty easily, I think. Actually, hold on. There we go. That should take care of it.
Big, red, and spicy.
Yeah. Easy work, easy work. Seems like even with a tower that isn't amazing, this works on advanced maps using buffs, which is quite neat. Yeah, it is quite neat. I would agree with that. I've been saying the crossbow tower, or crossbow master, is kind of underrated. I know it's not the best tower in the game, but I like using it quite a bit. Alright. I guess that means we're going for another different group of monkeys here. Let's see what map we get first. 25. Okay. That's 6, 12, 18, 24, 25, Luminous Cove. Okay. Not a bad map. Not a bad map. And let's see our monkeys. Beast Handler. That's perfect. That is perfect. Whew, what a good roll. Boomerang Monkey and Ice Monkey. That's also good. We were just using Ice Monkey, so that's perfect as well. Let's go with Beast Handler. That's like the obvious pick right there. And I think we can just do the same thing. We can buff the Beast Handler probably with an Alchemist. And we could probably just use an Ice Monkey in the middle of that to weaken the Bloons. So we could probably make it through a hard game like this, honestly. I don't think that'll be out of reach for us. Yeah. If I could, I would do Impoppable or alternate Bloons, but I need to get through this first. So let's go ahead and do that.